Alright, figure I'll show off some of this motion on the D-Mover H4 platform on the DCS Huey. Everybody in the helicopter flight simming community knows this thing is a beast to tame. So I'll start by just lifting up a little bit, no anti-torque, and we should see a little bit of yaw back there. Yep, I feel it kick out immediately. So let's get it in the air, put it in a little hover here, and you'll be able to see it. And just how this hover translates over to movement underneath me. So you can see what I see and get an understanding of pretty much the movement compared to the helicopter relative to the runway itself. We'll bring it to a nice hover on the runway. We're in ground effects, so we don't have to worry about VRS. And we're in a hover. We'll stable it out a little bit. The motion really translates that wobble very nicely. Now we have a different camera angle, so you can see the actuators in the rear. I will give it a little bit of a rock. In the Huey, you can see it's rocking on the skids. I feel that. Let's get it up in the air. A little bit of yaw one way, yaw the other. You can see that little wobble that you'd get in a helicopter. Let's stabilize it out a little bit. Even when it's pretty much stable, it still has those slight micro movements that you'd feel. Let's go over to the Gazelle. It's a pretty twitchy helicopter, so if I just kind of bounce left, bounce right, you can see movement versus what I see. Something forward and back. Essentially, I chose this platform, the D-Mover H4, because everything could kind of swing out from underneath you. I primarily fly in just helicopters. I feel that constant movement, the subtle movement. Not only do I see it, because I'm looking around inside virtual reality, right? So I see there's depth perception. I can see that the ground is below me, but I actually feel like I'm not on a stable surface. It's very smooth and consistent. It's not just jerky or just throwing me, even quick movements and whatnot. There's a dead zone to it. So just like in a helicopter, if I throw the stick left, it takes a second. If I throw the stick right, it takes a second for me to start feeling that movement. And it's like that center of gravity, that axis that throws out from underneath me. So still not a review yet. I've only had it for a week, but so far I am absolutely blown away.